Allow me a prophetic moment. Anna will take her place in the front rank of abstract painters in this country. I am reminded of Bridget Flannery's way of arranging the picture plane and Eamon Coleman's fearlessness with colour. But Anna has developed a language and a gesture completely her own. And as her children grow and they become more independent, and painting can move even more centrally into her life and she can devote more time to it, we will continue to be amazed and delighted. Of this I am absolutely certain. And on a further and perhaps more practical note of prophecy, let me assure you that in the years to come we will be able to congratulate ourselves on having invested in Anna's paintings while we could still afford them. Anna's exhibition has been inspired by poetry, and I know she will tell us a bit about that part of her journey. But I want to finish by reading a poem by Czesław Miłosz, which for me captures the essence of what happens in one of Anna's paintings. Miłosz, who was a close friend of our own Nobel laureate Seamus Heaney, is a much-loved voice in this country, much loved by the poets. So it's a poem called This Only, and though the persona in it is a man, I think it does map very clearly onto Anna's journey. It's This Only. A valley and above it forests in autumn colours. A voyager arrives, a map led him here. Or perhaps memory. Once long ago in the sun, when the first snow fell, riding this way he felt joy, strong, without reason, joy of the eyes. Everything was the rhythm of shifting trees, of a bird in flight, of a train on the viaduct, a feast of motion. He returns years later, has no demands. He wants only one most precious thing, to see, purely and simply, without name, without expectations, fears or hopes, at the edge where there is no I or not I. So thank you and enjoy the show. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sarah. Paula Meehan, for these beautiful words of introduction. Thank you very much. And also thank you to Krystyna Pocińska-Taylor for letting me have this opportunity to exhibit here today. And also thank you to Chris Hryniewicz, who created the music that we are going to listen today during the exhibition. This is his debut album, Glasswing Fly. And also thank you all for coming here today. I'd like to tell you a few words about my art. As you can see, I focus on abstract painting. I present my thoughts and emotions in this way. And I do not feel the need to paint recognizable, realistic objects. I love working with color, light, texture, rhythm of forms, and I avoid too perfect finish. Actually, I really like this rough, uneven surfaces, heavy brush strokes, drips, scratches. I think there is something very fresh to it and something emotional, which shows life and tension on the canvas. And also light on the picture, in the image, is very important to me. Light, which is usually the color yellow and especially orange, it shows, it means joy and hope. And in search of light, I'm also in search of my memories that are still alive in my imagination. So each picture is a record of a journey through lit up places, in which I continually encounter and visualize my own thoughts and emotions. This time I was inspired by the great Polish poet Halina Poswiatowska, But I didn't mean to illustrate her poems word for word. I was rather seeking connections with the beauty, sensuousness and subtlety of her work. Halina Poswiatowska died in a very young age. She created lovely, passionate, intellectual poetry and was one of the most outstanding post-war Polish poets of love and death. In her poems, she speaks openly about the desires, sensual values of life, joy, grieving. She admires the beauty of the world, takes delight in the wind, in the scent of flowers, in the music of peace. She desires to live to the fullest, but she's also always aware of the uncertainty of life. So I sent her these paintings as echoes from a kindred spirit. And I would like to read one short poem just in Polish language because it sounds the best. Zawsze, kiedy chcę żyć, krzyczę. Gdy życie odchodzi ode mnie, przywieram do niego. Mówię, życie, nie odchodź jeszcze. Jego ciepła ręka w mojej ręce. Moje usta przy jego uchu szepcze życie, jak gdyby życie było kochankiem, który chce odejść. Wieszam mu się na szyi, krzyczę, umrę, jeśli odejdziesz. So I hope you will enjoy that and please have a glass of wine and juice and enjoy. Thank you very much.